Welcome to From Heartache to Hope, where real stories meet real change. I'm your host, Amos Ejua, and today we are diving deep into a story that could happen to any young man that has dreams, a big ambition, and a bright future ahead, but who faces the hidden danger of peer pressure and addiction. John was the kind of young man every parent's dream of raising, ambitious, hardworking, and full of promise. He had just been accepted into a prestigious university, and his entire family beamed with pride. This was this moment, a new chapter, a dream come true. John could not wait to make friends, explore campus life, and crush his academic goals. John just had a big party the other day on his graduation from high school, celebrating his excellent achievement in high school. John, now so proud of himself, is poised and is ready to take up college and to meet champions. But like many students stepping into a brand new world, John craved acceptance. And in that search, he stumbled into something that would forever change his life. Early in John's first semester in college, John received an invitation, a golden ticket, to join a fraternity. And this was one of the popular fraternity in college, a brotherhood, networking, parties, connection, everything a college student would want, right? But at first, it was everything John had hoped for: excitement, social events, the sense of belonging. But behind this laughter and late night parties was a culture of excess, one that slowly began to take hold of John's life. What started as a harmless fun turned into something darker. The fraternity lifestyle came with heavy drinking and drugs. At first, John resisted, but the need to fit in, the fear of rejection, peer pressure wore him down. John began to experiment occasionally, casually. But me and you, we know that addiction does not knock loudly, it sneaks in quietly. Before long, a bright student who once strived with success was losing classes and failing assignments. John was drowning under the weight of dependency. His grades dropped, his energy vanished. His desire to pursue his program in college faded into a shell of himself. John's family could see the change even from afar. The distance John started setting with them, the mood swing. They visited John every week. They tried to talk to him. Even when they call him, he won't take calls from his parents. John never told his parents what is going on. All he said was that all is good, he is fine. Addiction always builds a wall of shame, walls of denial, walls that are reinforced by the very friends John thought were his brothers. John kept lying. John will never tell his parents the truth about what is going on. And then came the breaking point: academic probation, then dismissal. John returned home, not like a young man who left about 8 months ago with a suitcase full of dreams. But John came home sad, in addiction. There are so many John today out there. If you know somebody or a relative or a friend that went through first year in college and fell victim of addiction, trying to belong, I want you to hit like and share. And you can put comments on this. Share with somebody you know. I want you to know something though. This story did not end in despair. John's family did not give up on him. They searched for help. They enrolled him in rehab. It was tough. It was hard. It was messy, but it was real. Recovery isn't a straight line. It's a fight, and John fought it. John fought it with therapy, with faith, and with his family by his side. Slowly, this fog began to lift, and John began to discover who he was and who he wanted to be. Today, John is not just a survivor, he's a voice, it's a lesson, a warning, and a hope for everyone out there that is going through addiction. John's journey teaches us that addiction does not discriminate. It can touch the brightest minds, the kindest hearts, and the most promising future. But it also reminds us of the power of support, the power of early intervention, the power of community, the power of you out there. You can be the fight against addiction if you just do your part. To the university out there, build support systems, make help accessible, remove the stigma. To families listening to me, stay involved with your child. Don't give up. And to anyone struggling with addiction, I want you to know you are not alone. Your story does not end there. I love you. This is not the end of your story. Don't give up. Seek help. This story today was brought to you from my book, From Heartache to Hope, an all-American fight against drug addiction. Stories of struggle, story of resilience and redemption. You can get a copy from Amazon. Just check it out, type in my name, Amos Ejua, and you can also find this on Audible if you like the audio version. Thank you for listening from Heartache to Hope. If John's story moves you, share this podcast with somebody who needs to hear it. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube, on Facebook. Leave a comment and let's keep this conversation going. Together, me and you, we can turn pain into purpose and stories like John into stories of redemption. Until next time, stay hopeful and stay strong. Thank you and God bless.